I can't stop myself. I just get so excited that I just can't hide it. It is time to finish this box. The box that is the Glory Box Part 3. So we get this out of the way, then I can get down to actually doing something with all these goodies. So what have we got first? Well, we got notes here. Notes of note. Not quite sure what that is. A German one by the look of it. Deutsche Bundesbank. So post-war. 1,000 lira, 1,000,000 lira to them. Banco d'Italia. On the back is Banco Central de Reserva del Peru. Peruvian. Very nice. 1,000 in this instance. And I'm not quite sure. Macedonia, is it? Quite possible. It seems Eastern European. But we had a look at this yesterday. It was the poem that Joe Loxton had written to do with money. And he's got a little thing here, which, I don't know, maybe he put something in there. Maybe he's created a book somewhere. And it's ended up here with me. Anyway, so that was quite a nice little piece to begin with. So what else is in here? We have more in the way of, Airmail Pack Avion. This is New South Wales. Woonona East, by the look of it. And he's writing to Sussex in England, Sussex by the Sea, Crowborough. To Mr. and Mrs. D. Spicer. In here, well, the envelope is actually used for stamps. So to put some stamps in and then pass them on. So what we'll do is we'll put this over here. And yeah, so we've had that and the money. Next, we've got Miss W. Count, Westcliff Villas, Fordham Road, Ilam, Ely, Cambridgeshire. Nothing in it. It is simply a cover of sorts. Someone's been doing their sums on it. First day cover proper, 25th anniversary of the coronation. W.E. Davis, this character again. So he was bigly into such things. Here's another one. Again, Bournemouth. What he's done is put his little name and address on there and then given it, presumably passed it back over to the post office and they send him to him the next day. Or he picks them up the next day. Back in the day. Oh, here we have some butterflies and insects and birds and rocks and things. Oh, brilliant bugs. Our essential pollinators. How about that? Mr. Adrian Spicer, Dunstable. Never been to Dunstable, I've been to Bedfordshire once. Here we have an envelope. And it is full of stamps on paper. So Republic Française, for example. Basutoland. Well, that's quite interesting actually, because that is, I think the British took it from the Germans, I'm not sure, at the end of the Second World War, possibly the First. Helvetia, British Solomons. I'll keep that out because I've got Solomon Islands, but not British Solomons. Italian one there. Belgian, he gets everywhere. Yeah, that looks quite interesting actually. Keep that out. And more of the same. We won't tarry too long because time is moving on. Don't know. So, a lot of stamps on paper, possibly the usual suspects, more than likely the usual suspects, but very nice nonetheless, so keep them in there later. Move them on. That one, airmail. That one, Argentina also. Yeah, Argentina, they do love an orange stamp. I think their football colours are orange also. And another dropped stamp. Italy. Okie dokie, we're back to these. So here we've got some sort of official paid. Oh, interesting. Interesting television license reminder. At the end of May, your colour television. The fee is £12 for colour telly. And there are penalties, by the way. It is an offence under Section 1 of the Wireless Telegraphy Act 1949 to install or use wireless unless whatchamacallited. I won't give the name, but that is a stamp to all intents and purposes. So that's quite nice. I'll put that back together again in a little while. Glasgow, cultural capital of Europe. Radio Times. So we've got athletics. My stamps there. And here we have first day of issue, Dorchester. Here's this Joseph W. Loxton again, the poet. Yeah, quite nice, and I do believe that this would be part of it. Anyway, we'll go there and I'll sort them out properly after. Bermuda paintings. Very nice, Southampton. Council. Mrs. A. Wilkinson, Wood Lane, Hemel Hempstead. A simple Machin. 11th of December, Quality Street Council, or slogan anyway. And then here we've got a miniature sheet which is empty. We've got an email letter to Miss Corrent, Westcliff Villa. Oh, I think we've seen her before. Is there a letter in there? I suspect there is. My dear Winnie, and it's from HMS Radive, GPO London, maybe, M. Kasovich. Ah, yes. It shouldn't be very long since you have last heard, etc., etc. Yeah. So we'll remove that, and we've got a little bag of stamps here. Again, there's more in a sort of plastic container. Ordinary UK stamps. An invitation to the royal wedding. Long to reign over us, the Queen's leaflet. You can order things like, I'm not sure what, but they were able to be ordered. And we've got the Methodist conference here, the Reverend W.J.D. Davis again, possibly Methodist, you never know. These are all of his, another Methodist conference. Mrs. J. Davis. Here we have racing horses. Horse racing, in fact. A loose stamp. Reverend Dr. William J. Davis, Superintendent Minister. Very nice. John Nelson, Knight of God. And again, then we have a Spain, Philatelica. So you know it's sort of official when it's got philately on it, even if it's in Spanish. And this is a Reverend W. Davis again. So he was a jolly good collector. He was, look at that. Sancho Panza, Don Quixote. Stamp. British Wildlife. Unused cover. Seems to be a newspaper cutting of sorts, or I'm not sure. Young Express, so from the Sunday Express, maybe magazine. Bag of stamps. The Loch Ness Monster we saw yesterday. Loxton again. That's quite a nice piece of work. London Marathon. Post office counters. And then finally we have I would say, hang on, there's a bag here. There's a bag here of Jersey, Guernsey, Channel Islands anyway, that's quite decent. Zimbabwe. Worcester Mail Centre, Worcester, to you and me. So, yeah, these are, I would say, these all need coming out. Bagging up. That's a little bag. These all need bagging up, and then the box can be reused for other things. So that is what's this? Something a little bit different. Sierra Leone, the land of iron and diamonds. Airmail stamp. Very unusual stamp, that's quite nice. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll take the rest of these out, bag them up, get them stored until such time that they are removed again and possibly clipped or mounted, or there's another little backlet. Baglets all over the place. So that is it. I think we'll just remove everything back here again. And I'll get to work now, sort out some of these covers. I do have books or covers. Books and covers, you may say. I do have some places to put covers. Used to keep autographs in them. I would send off a cover for some celeb or politician or famous person to sign, and I got up quite a nice little collection. Anyway, that is it for now. This is the end of Glory Box. Some may say Glory Be. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you think it's been worth, £17 for cash, it was £16 something including postage. I think it has been. Absolutely, I got a bargain there, because I feel slightly guilty that they paid £8 for the postage, so they're only getting £8 for it, and everyone wants a piece of the pie, don't they? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll load this up now. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.